Hello, assalamu alaikum. I have work to do soon, guys. So we shall have this fun topic before my client, my hair customer arrive, guys. Hello. We shall have this fun talk before my hair customer arrive, guys. I have hair to do soon. So yeah, bear with me. Let me quickly do this while we're talking. So I want to talk in English. I hope my people are not going to ask me to talk in Wolof again, which they always do. Assalamu alaikum. Li may wax nii si English laa koy wax léegi tekki may létt ñëw. So may gaaw wax bala mu ñëw. Fukki waxtu ak ñaar la war a ñëw te fi mu ne nii fukki waxtu ak benn passé na tuuti. Su fekkee bu ngeen ma wax ko si xolof dinaa ko wax si xolof next time, ok? Ngeen bind ngeen wax ma suba jaamu mën naa koo def. Mbala si kanam suma paree li may létt bëriwul. Li may wax si mooy nit ñi nga xam ne dañ mun jigéen si kaw lal ak nit ñi nga xam ne dañuy use seen kaw lal seen kàttani kaw lal di contrôle jigéen ak di yàq àddunay jigéen ñaari façon ngi góor ñooñu pour jigéen ñi ràññee leen ak góor goo xam ne noonu nga mel xam nga sa bopp nga def sa bopp nit loolu lay wax si tey si hàngale. So I'm gonna talk in English. The topic is men who are good in bed in general and men who use the fact that they are so-called good in bed to control women and to ruin them. The two different. Some women don't know the difference and some women know it. And some men themselves, they know that's how they are, but they like it, so they're not going to change. We, the women, have to know how to protect ourselves from such a man. Lot of men, especially in the African community, because a lot of them have a good manhood, correct manhood. This their correct manhood, they use it to control women and ruin their life. And lie. And just be idiot. The ones that do that, those are the ones I'm talking about. If you don't do that, you can just listen for comedy, and laugh. If you do that, just stop. I'm not going to stop talking about things that is not good, Just stop. Lot of men. You love black women. But who are you? You look like a white man. Lot of white men who love black women. Some are good. But some, they just use black women for sex. Anyway, I hope you're not like that. This is not a topic about that. Let me focus. This is just topic about men who use their manhood to ruin women and control them. So does it matter? Anyone that loves black woman or any other woman, that's fine. Just make sure that you're not going to use them. Doesn't matter if this woman is black or not. Look at my eyes. Whenever I do the eyelash, it's like one eye is like a bird and the other eye is just like, hello, Amy, what's happening? One of the eye is like a confused bird and the other eye is like, what's happening? No, I am actually normal. Okay, that's good. Don't worry about that. Let me focus on this topic. This is very serious topic for me. Very important topic. So what happened is, guys, you have some men who just use their manhood. You have women who do that too. Some women who are so-called good in bed, whatever good in bed is, they use that to control other men too. A lot of us people, we don't love ourselves enough. So we allow things to control us. Things like sex and all these stupid things. Sex is nice, but how are you going to allow that to control you and ruin your life and just, make you cry every day and stuff? Lot of these men who are so-called good in bed, especially the men with a good manhood, and they're bad. But a lot of men that are bad, they don't even have a good manhood anyway. A lot of these men have with a tiny, idiotic manhood, like a hopeless Chinese man. Them say they're very rude and lying. And you have some men who have a donkey manhood, like a hopeless donkey. Very rude and lying. So it's not like the man has to have a small manhood or big manhood to be good. No. Some people make that mistake. They think that a man with a small manhood is going to be good because his manhood is small. No. Some men have a small manhood and they're very bad. Idiotic, lying idiot. Some men can have a big, nice manhood and very evil and bad. Nothing to do with the size of the manhood. It's all to do with who the man is himself. What is this? Some people trying to come. What they coming to do? Me, I'm talking and I have work to do soon. I have to go. So I cannot take stranger. This is very serious topic. This is my very serious topic for me. So a lot of men, mine is normal. That's nice. Lot of women, make a mistake of thinking that if the man have a small manhood, he's going to be nice because he doesn't have confidence or something, like because of his manhood. Or if the man is small and tiny, and short or whatever. Or if the woman is fat and looks certain way, she's going to be nice. If the woman look like me, for example, they think that I'm going to be good because I'm fat or whatever. Me, I'm not, whatever the hell they're calling good. What they mean by that, especially men from my country, what they mean you being good is that you take all their nonsense. That's what they call a good woman. You take all their nonsense and they tell you, look at Allah. Listen and be good. I'm your husband. Look at Allah. Use Allah and be good. When themselves, they're not going to use Allah and be good. They always never going to use Allah and be good themselves. But they're choking you to take Allah and be good. And if you refuse to take Allah and be good, they say you are not good, What do you mean I mostly react to African women full figure? Well, you better calm down and behave yourself. I don't know what you after African women for. Some men that are not black, they just after black women for fun and their look. And black women are not here for you to use them for fun and their look and like, oh, they're beautiful, oh, they're beautiful. I don't care. Every woman is beautiful. You have to love a black woman because you love her, because you're a good man yourself. And you want a woman. Not just because she's black or she's Chinese or she's Indian or she's this. And you just use them and going crazy. I don't know if that's who you are. Anyway, let me focus. Listen, guys. This is very serious. Especially for us women. Let's listen. Lot of men, especially African men, use their manhood and the fact that they're so called good in bed to ruin women's life. Especially when the woman is older and they don't love her, but she has something and they wonder something. Someone like me, for example, they can come to me now, and I don't have a man for years and stuff, and they just give you good sex, and you're like, ooh. And you just go for it. You go for it. And they don't care about that sex they're giving you because they don't have self-love and self-confidence and they don't believe in themselves. They don't know their worth and their value. They don't give a damn about the sex they're giving you. It's not like a love sex. You have two different sex. You have sex. 3, by the way. But the 2 are the most common one. Sex that, you love the person, that's why you're sexing them. And a sex that you don't know your self-worth. You're hopeless. You don't know your worth, so you think you're clever. You mistake not knowing your self-worth and your so-called cleverness. So you use the sex to deceive people to get what you want from them. Like you're nothing. You forget that you're using your blood and your soul, which is more important than what you want. And you have this other sex that people, abuse people, like rape and stuff, subhanallah. This sex, only one of them is good, the first one. The other two sex, they're very bad. Especially the one for, like raping people and stuff like this. But this other one for, this other common one, which is you having sex with someone to use them. Or to control them, which is also a form of using. It's not like they have money, you want money, no. But you're going to control them to give them good sex so they can be like, I cannot live without you. Sometimes it comes with a person, even physically abusive and just, like narcissistic and horrible person. It can come with that too. But sometimes it's just the sex. And the person is so-called nice to you, so-called good to you. But they also do certain things that you don't like, that you know is not good. They know it's not good. But they're not going to stop it because they use the sex for their weapon. Thank you so much. Like the video, guys. So, they know that they're so-called good in bed. So now, they know that even though they're doing these things that are not good, you will always forgive them or continue with them because of their so-called good in bed. And most of the time, they fake this good in bed, by the way. It's fake. It's not real. They force themselves to keep going even when they cannot go. They force themselves to make noise even when they don't want to make noise in bed. They force themselves to have sex even when they don't want to have sex. It's actually very bad for them. People who use sex to gain control, or they use sex to get what they want in life, or to survive on sex, just using sex for different things. They're very, very sick and need help, and they have to contact me and email me. My email address is on the bio. They don't know who they are. They don't love themselves. They're confused and lost. I know this. I did this before. I allow people, someone that I don't love to marry me just so I can come to UK. So don't worry. Don't get angry. Don't be like, Amy's telling me this. Amy's rude. No, I know this. That's why I'm telling you this. Sorry. But that's the reality. So don't worry about it. You're not alone. A lot of people do this. A lot of people in this world have sex with people that they shouldn't have sex with because they don't know their self-worth. They don't know who they are. They don't respect themselves. Even if they rape somebody, it's because they don't respect themselves. That's why they do it. And they don't respect their private part. That's why they put it somewhere that they shouldn't put it. It's very simple. And they're sick and they need help. That's why. So don't worry about this. We just have to face reality. I like to talk reality, Life is all about being real and correct the wrongs. You cannot run away from the wrongs and try to normalize them and try to put them under the carpet. No. You just look at them and correct them. It's very simple. Us women, we have to understand that a lot of us use sex. A lot of men use sex to control us. But some women use sex to control men too. Some women who are so-called good in bed. And these so-called good in bed women, they also fake the fact that they're good in bed. They fake it. They scream when they're not supposed to scream. They have sex when they don't want to have sex. They fake that they're coming when they're not coming. Fake to play a role of hero in bed or whatever. This so-called good in bed role, they have to force themselves to do it, even if they don't want to do it. And because they don't love themselves. Women who use themselves to survive on themselves, to use themselves for money or something, for business or whatever, They also need a lot of healing, and they should contact me. They should email me. My email address is on the above. amiolaf@gmail.com. Email me. You need a lot of healing to do, to know your self-worth, to know that you're more expensive than any money that any effing man can give you to have access to you. Bismillah. Men who can even marry you, but they don't really want to marry you because they don't know how to be a good man, or they know it but they don't want to do it. Because they know that if they have to be a good man, that means they have to stop their nonsense behavior and be good and discipline themselves. And they don't want that. They want to eat their cake and have it. So they're going to not be a good man, pretending they don't know how to be a good man and blaming you for everything instead. Some of them use sex too, especially the so-called good in bed one. Especially the ones with a correct manhood, whatever the hell correct manhood is. To me, correct manhood is a correct brain. Not just a man with a horse manhood. Being a horse doesn't mean that you are a man. Then people can just go and marry all the donkeys and horses. You being a horse manhood doesn't mean that you are a man. Man is here. You have to think like a man. To be a man is for you to be kind, loving, honest, protective. Let me repeat this again. Kind, loving, honest, and protective. You being protective is not you being a detector. It's not you being rude, controlling, and wicked. That's not protecting. That's insecurity. What's the English word? You're insecure and you're hopeless. And you don't feel like a man. That's why you have to force yourself to feel like a man, to control people, so you can feel like a sick man. Lot of men mistake that for being a man. Like the video, please, guys. Even if you are a man watching this, even if you are like this man that I'm talking about, if you are evil and you need to heal, still like the video. That's kindness, because you know you shouldn't be like that. So just like the video, even if you don't like what I'm saying. You know it's the truth. You know it's not right. You know if you were a woman, you will want a man that is going to love you and be honest to you and kind and loving and genuine. Not a man that will use their manhood to gain control of you and lie and just deceive you and make you cry every day. So you wouldn't want that if you were a woman. If you were a woman. So just like the video. You never know who's going to hear it and they might change their behavior. And the woman that will hear this might also know and recognize the difference of this man that I'm talking about. So they will know how to pick a good man. A lot of women fall in the hands of the wrong man because the man have a so-called good in bed thingy. What is good in bed even? Good in bed is not just... No. Hello. Good in bed is for you to know how to be good outside of the bed. Everything is one packet. Relationship is not just the bed or the food or the using Allah or whatever. No. Relationship is not about one thing or these two things. No. Everything come together in one packet. Please like the video, guys. I have work to do. I have to go soon. Half an hour. I hope my customer will be late. If he's late, I'll be happy. If he come on time, then I have half an hour. People need to understand that they don't own people. They cannot play their stupid mind game to ruin people's life forever. Nobody deserves to live a life like that just because of you. You're not better than them. Everyone deserves to live a free, happy, peaceful life, man or woman, blue or green, whatever color you are, whatever race. People have to know that. Sorry, guys. I have this cold. It's fine now, but it's still sometimes. And I left my bed not long because I woke up early and I slept again. People have to know that they can free themselves. They can change their mindset, change what they allow to happen to them, to live a free, happy, peaceful life. They shouldn't allow no one to abuse them, no one to ruin their life, no one to control them and play mind game. Doesn't matter if this person is a lover, a family member, friend, work, anywhere, anytime. People have to know that this generation we're in now have more freedom than ever. This is not slavery time. People have to know that they have to know how to change their mindset on things. Change what they accepted. They don't have to fight. They don't have to argue all day. No. They just have to have boundaries and rules. And be like, okay, A, B, and C have to go like Z, Q, W, whatever, If it's not going to go like that, then it's like you're not interested in us because I'm not continuing to A, B, and C. Because of A, B, and C is going to bring F, Q, W, whatever. And I don't want that. Just let them understand that you cannot take this because of this. Talk nice and don't talk like this. Talk really nice and kind. Depend who this person is to you. Make them understand that you care about them. But you're not going to take this. You're tired. And you don't deserve this. And if they care back, then they should change. If they're not going to change, you just know they don't care. If they turn it against you, you just know they don't care. If they're just going crazy and just not going to say sorry or change, they're just like, you just know they don't care, or they just completely ignore you or just going crazy. Then you know what to do next to protect yourself. Us, especially us Africans, especially African black women, we have to know that in this life, we have to learn how to protect ourselves and our children and teach them how to protect themselves, love or not. Because this life now is full of alcohol, drugs, sex, wrong love, wrong friendship. So many wrong things, wrong. That's how this world is now. I don't know why. It's like us humans, we are tired of this world. So we just want to finish everything now. We can't be bothered. Us humans, we have to come to terms, especially us the adults, and learn how to be real. And talk the reality to save the young generation and ourselves. And stop this stupid fake behavior and like everything is fine. It's not. I'm drinking moringa tea, guys. This is hot water and moringa. Very good for you. Keep liking the video, guys. I have half an hour to go. Like and share the video. Yes, it's true, yeah, baby Aisha. In this world, you can have what you want. There is good, genuine love. It's not like they're not here. They're here. You just have to know how to find them. Because they're good. So sometimes they're hard to find. Good things are hard to find sometimes. It's like buying a lottery. Sometimes some people will go and buy the lottery and they win straight away. And some people have to buy for 5 years or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years before they win. Or some people buy for the rest of their life and they never win. Doesn't mean that you're better than them. You just happen to meet the first ticket. But I hope we all will win in life. We all win differently, by the way. For example, if you don't win with love, you're still winning with other areas, especially when you notice them. You just might not notice them because you're focusing on the love so much that I don't win love. Why I'm not winning love? Sometimes love is the real, genuine, good kind love is not meant for people. But sometimes people are not fighting to get it. That's the reality. People keep taking all this stupid love. What the hell? Why would you take a stupid love? Stupid user love. Stupid dishonest love. Stupid lying idiot mind game love. Shouldn't exist kind of a love. Why are you taking it? Why are you gonna be so desperate to settle in that? Because of people gonna talk or what's gonna happen when I leave? How are you going to know what's going to happen when you leave, when you're not going to leave? Nothing is going to happen when you leave. You're just afraid to leave. You can stay if you want. But understand that you don't deserve that. It's very important you understand that. God did not put you to that. You put yourself from it, inside it. You know how to cross the road when you see a car. You don't cross the road when the car is coming and say, God is going to save me, let me just go. You wait for the car. So understand that. Yes, this issue is some women. The issue is some women are afraid about what the community has to say. Yes, about what the community has to say. True. Instead of their happiness. I know, right? And what they're doing like that is not just for them even. It's for the children and the generation. Their children and even other people's children. Because a lot of women who are afraid to go, they're not just afraid to go. They also promote the fact that they're afraid to go. And they have a name for it. Them and these evil men who can do you anything and you're going to stay. And they're using Allah to make you stay. When they're not using Allah to be good themselves. Come on. So, them and these men, they gang up to make this other woman who cannot take the nonsense a bad woman. This is the problem. That's worse than the fact that they're staying. And they're making some young people or just the other women to think that it's okay to stay taking that nonsense because of Allah or whatever. Or children. Or just marriage is pain. They call it saying munla. Marriage is pain. Marriage is full of pain. Marriage is not for happiness, it's for pain. They normalize the pain. Who does that? African community only. Marriage is not for pain. Life in general, marriage or not, have hardship and have happiness. Life is like that either you are single or not. You're going to come across hardship and happiness and peaceful and, nice situation. And then the situation can change. Hello, morning. Keep liking the video, guys. I'm going to go soon. I have work to do soon. Very important topic. I'm going to put this video on my YouTube channel when I finish. Ami Job. It's the English YouTube channel. The name is on the bio. I'm going to put it there for people that miss this live video. I love talking about things that we have to change the way we think about it, or change things that we accept, or things that we do, so we can be a better person, happy individual who receive peace and happiness and genuine peace and happiness, because that's what we deserve. We cannot receive that when we are doing the wrong thing or allowing the wrong thing to happen to us. It's impossible. It's going to be fake. It's not going to be genuine. The two don't go together. Genuine happiness and peace and health doesn't go with you doing the wrong thing or allowing the wrong thing to happen. This is why I want my community to know this. My community don't know this. They keep faking the happiness. Buying cream, buying wigs, buying clothes, dancing. Faking everything like a hopeless person. Not all of them that do that are not happy, but... Hello. Lot of them are not, and that's the reality. So what they do is they're going to buy a nice dress so they can feel good. Buy some cream to get lighter so they can feel good. Buy some long hair so they can feel good. So you can feel good. No! Just do the right thing and don't do the wrong thing. And don't allow the wrong thing to happen to you. And you will feel good naturally. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. It's so simple. Drink some moringa as well. This is moringa and hot water. Drink some healthy stuff, drink water, eat some healthy stuff. And just don't allow anything that is troubling you, especially going on for years. Especially men. I feel sorry for some women and I don't understand it. I know why they don't want to do it. They feel like if they're alone for a long time, like I'm doing, that's hard. Would you well, I'd rather be alone and I miss sex or whatever you call it, and I feel like it's hard. By the way, I don't want to do sex, that's why I'm not having sex. They're always after you, So I rather be like that and be honey on my own sometime and just wait till I get married again than being with a man who is sexing me like a slave and he's just an idiot, cheating, lying, disrespecting me whenever he want to. Never! What the hell? Like a sick slave. I'm not allowing that. Hello, morning. I'm not allowing that. You making me like a sick slave. Sexing me anytime you want and lying and cheating and not respecting me, not looking after me. And I'm going to stay there faking. How am I going to stay there happy if I'm not faking? Come on, I'm just a human. I'm going to know that you're not looking after me. I'm going to know that you're not loving me enough. I'm going to know that you're not telling me the truth. I'm going to know that you're not the kind of man I deserve. But I'm going to continue faking. But for how long can I fake? 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? Because I don't want to die now. I want to live up to 100 years, inshallah. How am I going to live the rest of my life? After all I suffered when I was young, growing up. Now I have to suffer again for the rest of my life because of you. Who the hell are you? Just this is what I don't know. Who the hell are these men or just people in general who think that they want people risking their life, suffering their life for them? No. These people, they need healing. People who think that they want people suffering for the rest of their life. They need healing. They're so sick. They're worse sick than the person who is suffering because of them. I swear to God. Them. The fact that they think they're better than this other person, so they have to make this other person suffer forever and they're not going to change and the person have to take it and stay there. What the hell? But I don't blame you. I blame the person who's taking your nonsense. Me, to fear. Me. No amount of man that is good in bed will keep me when he's bad. No type of man, sorry. No amount. Subhanallah. I hope it's not going to be a lot of men. It's already a lot of men because of these child marriages and stuff. If a man, I don't care how man, how much the man is good in bed and what type of man who the man have. If the man is not good to me, I don't feel safe with the man. I don't feel protected. I don't feel being loved and cared for. The man don't look after me. Don't spend money on me when he have to. Don't show me love and care. Don't cuddle me and hug me. Don't just talk to me like a friend. Don't treat me like a friend. Don't tell me the truth. And I'm just going to be with you because of the sex. What the hell? Your sex must be good, better than my air that I breathe. This effing free air from Allah subhanallah. This air is more expensive than your ex. How about your sex? Yes, more expensive than the ex, of course. Yes, true. But more expensive than the sex. Without the air, I cannot have sex. And the air is free. God is not giving me the air and telling me, Amy, you have to suffer to have this air. You have to buy it. It's not free. You have to do 100 sit-ups every morning to be able to breathe. Run 10 kilometers to be able to breathe. The nature is not doing that to me, and God. They're just giving me air, doesn't matter what. Even if I close the windows. Even if I'm sad, for example, and I close the window. By the way, I don't do that. I never lock myself in the house because I'm sad. I'm crazy. I just always... Because maybe what I go through growing up, I just learn how to just survive with life struggle or whatever. And like nothing is happening. But even people that lock themselves because they're stressed and don't want to eat or open the door and stuff like this, I never do that. I love food. I eat too much when I'm stressed. But people who do that, they still breathe. Even when they close the doors for them to not breathe or what, they still breathe. The air is still there, like I'm here, take me. For free. And without this air, there's no sex, no love, no nothing. This air is more important than you and it's free. Even this water is more important than you and it's free. What this water can do for my health, no matter how sexy or good your sex is, cannot do for my health what this water can do. And it's free. This moringa I'm drinking from Gambia, moringa powder, fresh moringa powder, can do me wonder than sex. I don't care scientists say sex is good. If you don't have it, you're stressed like Ami Job and stuff. I don't care. I rather stress and die, miserable old woman. I mean, not die now, God forbid. When I'm 100, I'll be like, those old women that are stressed. I don't care. I rather do that than having sex with a horrible person. I'm still gonna be stressed. Stress is stress. Because if I have sex with you and you don't love me, you're not there for me, but you're using the sex to control me, just. And some men, especially some African men, especially the ones with a good manhood, I don't know, they get this from one hopeless old man under the mango tree. People from my country, which is Gambia and Senegal, they have this saying that if you want the woman to respect you, you have to give her good sex. Wicked sex. This is how they say it. Really wicked good sex. Until she's dying. When you do that, she will never forget you. Whenever she hear your name, she will be like, scared. Look at these guys. And they always say this, and they say this to other men. Some sick old men, they say this to other young men. Tell them, if you want to have a woman, if you want the woman to respect you, let me give you a good tip. And the man will be like, yes. They don't still tell the man, you have to be kind, loving, caring, tell the truth, listen to her, cuddle her, kiss her, be her best friend. Which is how to have a woman. Especially independent woman. Who can be your best friend, support you, you support her. Perfect relationship with an independent woman. Which is a lot of women are now learning how to be independent, especially the young women. They're already independent, a lot of them. People like me and other women, they also know that they don't deserve what they're going through. Hard sex, so you can respect me. They don't deserve that. They know. They deserve honesty, loyalty, caring, like if you were a woman, what you will deserve. It's very simple. But these sick old men under the mango tree in Gambia and Senegal, not all of them, I mean the ones that talk like this, they're very sick. They don't know nothing about love, and they're narcissistic and controlling and wicked. And those are the old men that marry women that are young, sexing them to death so they can be afraid of them. They tell these other young men, if you want the woman to listen to you and love you and respect you and be afraid of you, this is how they say, you have to sex her very hard and wicked. I swear to Allah, I hate this word. Whenever I hear it, I feel like crying. It goes deep into my soul. And I feel sorry for my community so much when I hear certain words. And this is one of them. It's one of those words that when I hear my community use it, I will just be like silent for a minute. And my heart just... I just think of my community future. Think of why my community is the way it is. Think of we have a long way to go. Those words, those lot in my brain. And a lot of our men, and even some women in my community, they talk like this, they believe it, they accept it. They say, if you want the man to if you want to have a good man who you're gonna respect and love, you have to have a man who can sex you very hard, wicked sex, painful sex, until you cannot walk the next day, you're dying. Now, I'm not even saying normal painful sex because the person have a manhood that is like a donkey and the woman don't have sex for a long time, or the woman just have her womanhood is not wide, so it's tight and painful and she have bruises. I'm not saying that. I know that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the man giving you hard, wicked sex on purpose. With no love, no emotion, like a slave, to suffer you, to make sure that they're giving you pain, so you can be afraid of them. So they can control you. Come on. That's wickedness. That's slavery way of sex. And that is not love. And that is the man is insecure. He don't know how to have a woman in the normal way that he should have a woman. So he's going to use his manhood to have a woman. Now, I'm going to say it before I go because my customer might be here any minute. This type of man can have a woman. It's not like they're never gonna have a woman like that. They do have women. A lot of men in our community, by the way, that's how they keep their marriages and their women. They do keep women. But listen to the type of women that they will keep and the type of relationship that they will have. They will have a woman who don't know her self-worth. A woman who don't know that she deserves better than that. A woman who don't know that she deserves a man who love her and be kind and loving and honest and protect her and look after her. And be her best friend, like a normal healthy relationship. A woman who don't know that that's what she deserves. Those are the type of woman that they will have. A woman who don't love herself and a woman who have a childhood trauma, who suffer so much pain growing up that they think that they don't deserve happiness. And they can only listen to pain. They're too used to pain. They don't want peace. They only listen to pain and worship pain. They will not worship peace. They only worship pain. But the problem is with those women, you cannot have peace with them. Because those women, they're not healthy in general. Their mind is not healthy. They shouldn't be in any relationship. They have to go and heal the pain that make them addicted to pain. Because if they don't heal that, they're going to keep giving you pain. Even though you give them pain in bed to control them. They're going to give you pain outside of the bed. Because that's all they know. They're addicted to pain. They don't want peace. That's why they're allowing you to do that. That's why they're worshiping you because of that. But why this kind of relationship works sometimes is these men themselves, they need healing. They're so sick worse than this woman. They also want pain only. They also don't even want a woman who cannot give them pain. So, they're going to give you pain so you can give them pain back. Everyone that is giving you pain in this life, I don't care who they are. I don't care what they are to you. They want pain. That's why they're giving you that pain. They love pain. They're addicted to pain. They know that when they give you that pain, even if it's a bad comment, they know you give them back that pain. It's up to you to choose not to. They expect you to give them back it anyway. That's why they're giving you it. Why would they do that? But they're addicted to it, and that's not healthy. They need healing to do. A lot of people in my community are addicted to pain. They want pain all the time. If you don't give them pain, they will go and look for it somewhere else. And they will do something. They will mess up the relationship. Mess up the situation. So it will be pain. They cannot just be nice and caring to you every day, you know. I'm not saying that you're not supposed to have problems, because life comes with problems, and every genuine relationship is going to have problems, you know, basic normal problems. I'm not saying huge problem that the person created to ruin the relationship. That's not a normal relationship. That is not good. I'm talking about normal life struggle, you know, normal life situation sometimes that happen, normal little mistakes or normal misunderstanding. That's going to happen. But that shouldn't happen often. And that shouldn't happen on purpose. Just because you like it. That's not healthy. You as a human being shouldn't have a situation that you have to live in, that every day your heart is pounding, or every 2 days your heart is pounding. You are like angry, feeling pain and sadness because of this person is causing that, or this group of people. No one deserves that, and that's not healthy for your immune system and your body and your well-being. You cannot live a long life like that either. It's not good. Most likely, you're not going to live a long life like that. Most likely, you have more chance of dying younger than the person who can have peace for a long time and then have a hard time. You that is having hard time every day, you have more chance of dying younger. And no one deserves that. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Everyone that is going into love and relationship should learn how to go there with a nice, kind, genuine behavior. Not using behavior, not using sex, not using money, not using your brain to manipulate the other person, not using anything. Just go there with kind, loving intention in hope of getting that back. Because if any other thing that you go there with will come back haunting you. If you go there with a mind game, it will come back haunting you. If you go there, and the person will know it, and most likely they will leave, especially in this generation now. But the karma will haunt you too. It's just a matter of time. Karma is real, guys. The quicker you believe that, the better. Karma is very, very, very real. So I advise you to learn how to love yourself and believe in yourself. And don't take any nonsense. When you love and believe in yourself so much, you will not go into any relationship, friendship, love, family member relationship. You will not take any nonsense from anyone. You will learn how to tell the truth and live the truth. And you will not allow no one to do nonsense to you. It's not that you are rude. You're not rude. You just love and care for yourself. But they will call you rude because they don't want you to love and care for yourself. Because if you love and care for yourself, you're reminding them that that's what they should do too. And also, you will not allow them to do their idiotic stuff to you. So they're going to call you all kind of names. Don't worry. Everything have a name now. Good or bad. So just do it. You're going to benefit from it. Because then when you go into any relationship, you have more chance of God giving you back your kindness. If you go there with this intention. And if you go there with this intention and you don't receive that kindness back and you try and it's not working, you walk out, you keep going again, you will meet that right person. Why we always suffer in relationships, especially Africans, is that we always love the person automatically straight away without knowing them and marry them even. And I do that, and I'm still going to do that again because I don't want to sleep with someone that is not married to me. But that is a risk. It's a risk that we all take. But I know life sometimes you have to take risk. But if you take the risk and the person is not good, you have to take the risk. Just like the way you take the risk and go in, you have to take the risk and get out. That's the reality. You cannot risk your life and your happiness and your peace just so you can stay there so people don't insult you or so You don't deserve that. And the people who are going to insult you when you leave, most of the time, they're insulting you because they need healing. They know they should leave and they're afraid to leave. Or they're just miserable and not happy, and just looking for everyone to insult, you or not. They're just going to insult everyone, you or not. This is what we don't know. When I know this, that's when my life changed. When I realized that people who just criticize and insult me for everything, they also do that to everybody else just because they're not happy. It's not just for me, I'm a joke. That's when I'm like, oh, so if it's not me, it's somebody else anyway, and I'm not better than those people, so let me just take it and do what's good for me. You have to learn how to be immune to people thinking and talking. Once you are immune to people thinking and talking, your life change. You focus on what's good for you, but don't do what's not good and you're like, I don't care. No, because you're doing it to yourself. You're harming yourself. Don't do that. Don't be stupid. Protect yourself. Do what's good for you, what's healthy for you. Respect yourself. Protect yourself. Do the right thing. You know what the right thing is. Do the right thing. Focus on that. And if they stay talking, telling you shouldn't do this right thing, you tell them, oh well, who cares? I'm still gonna do it. Because sometimes the right thing doesn't favor them. Depending on what this right thing is, They'll be like, you just tell them whatever. But if you're not going to do the right thing that is good for you, because if you do it, they're going to talk and insult you and belittle you. Then you it's like them, they're better than you. Because of them, now you're suffering. And them, if it's not you, they're talking about somebody else. They're always just waiting for somebody to talk about. Oh, today is Amijo, tomorrow Binta, tomorrow Bakari, tomorrow this person, tomorrow the queen, tomorrow that person. Every day, that's what they're doing. Looking for someone to talk about, just What's happening today? Who we should talk about today? So don't worry about them. But don't take this damaging saying. There's a damaging saying that when people talk about you, that means you're doing good. That's a lie. Hey, my community. When people talk about you, that means you're doing good. So people that kill people and they're in the news, and people talk about them all day, they do good, very good, yeah, well done to them. People that walk into a school or into a mosque or church with a gun, and their picture is on the headline, the whole world talking about them. That's good. Very nice, yeah. We should make them a birthday cake. It's body's business. I know, right? Do what makes you happy as long as it's the right for you and your creator is happy with you. I know, right, mommy? You look beautiful. Thank you, Jangha. Thank you, Sira. Thank you, everyone. I have to go, guys, but thank you so much. Jatu and everyone, just all of you. My customer is coming any minute. So any minute, I'm going to end this video when I hear the door. This is 12 o'clock almost. People have a lot of bad saying. Just like I told you, this bad saying of you have to, if you want the woman to respect you in my community, you have to sex the woman until she's dying. Now, I know that us, even especially us the women, I was saying this in another video, us the women, I think we should learn to go to the gym or go for a walk or exercise in the house or just do something to be more active, especially when we are married or we want to be married. And the men do the same. I believe some people, when they get married, especially in the black community, it's common. They just, after a couple of years, they just, most of the time, don't have good sex at all. And this can lead to the man marrying somebody else or just cheating. And it can lead to the woman being stressed and not happy, feeling unloved, feeling she's not sexy anymore. Very bad. A marriage, a relationship that don't have good sex, don't have love and affection, don't have the truth, don't have caring, and stuff like this. It's very bad relationship. I know that. So even me, I was saying, I would train myself and go to the gym and exercise. So when I get married, I will be strong. And I said, it was a comedy video, And I got that from them. From this old saying. This is a very famous old saying in my community. This saying that I told you I hate. I said, so when I'm married, so if the man is not a good man or do something I don't like, I will do him like sex him until he's dying. But that's just some nonsense talk. How can I sex a man until he's dying? Me, I'm a joke. Don't see me like this. I'm not like that. I'm not a lion in bed at all. I don't want to be a fake, sick lion in bed. What the hell is lion in bed? And I have to have a man who is good and nice and caring, by the way, for me to even think of being a half lion in bed. Even being a cat in bed. A cat. For me to be a cat in bed, not to mention a lion, the man had to deserve it. An idiot man with a good manhood is not going to turn me into a sick lion in bed like a hopeless lion. That's not being a lion in bed. That's just insecure and hopeless and don't know what to do with yourself. So I did say that before. But I always say in my videos, and even that video I remember I said, if the man is good, I will make so, if I want to make him happy or he did something little that I don't like, I will like give him like hard sex, whatever the hell hard sex is from a woman. But I also say that if the man is not good, I'm not going to sit there and continue giving him so-called hard sex to punish him like a stupid idiot. I'm punishing myself. I'll be punishing myself then. I have to put all that energy to give the man a hard sex so the man can be good or punish him or whatever. That's not going to change him. He's going to love it even if he's evil and he'll be like, yeah, I like this, so let me do it again. Never. I'm not doing that. Lot of men who use women who don't know their self-worth, don't know what they deserve. They use their womanhood anyhow, left, right, and center, without no love and emotion and care. They're sick to the core and they need healing. And the women who allow that need more healing. And I'm only talking about it because it is normalized in my community so much. And the youths and the young people, they have to know they don't deserve that. And that shouldn't be normalized. And that's wrong. And that's not how love should be, and that's not how being a woman is. Being a woman is not for people to use you for sex so they can feel good. And then they're not even gonna feel, it's like some sex is like they're not even feeling good, you know. Some wicked men who need healing, and they should contact me for healing. My email address is above. They don't even know how to give good sex, even if they have a good manhood, whatever the hell good manhood is. They don't use emotion, they don't use affection. They just jump on you like a sick chicken and just done. And sometimes they do it very hard until you are dying. And they say that when they hear you crying and you are dying, that's good. That means they're doing the job right. Depending on the woman, like I said, I'm going to go soon, guys, because I don't want my customer coming. I'm still here. It's 12 now, so I better go. Depending on the woman, if you meet a woman who don't know her self-worth, who don't know what being a woman is, who don't love herself enough to respect herself, she will take that, but she will not be happy with it. She's faking that she's happy with it. If she's happy with it, she's faking it. I'm telling you this. No human being deserves to be disrespected and you're happy with it. You cannot be that sick. You're faking it. Everyone knows when someone shows you love and care and when they're done. And no one wants to be in a relationship where you don't have love and care and honesty. No matter how much you hate yourself, no matter how much you are insecure, you don't want that. You're just faking it. That you're okay with it, but you are not. So, if you have this type of woman, because they're not happy, they know that you're not doing the right thing, they cannot give you happiness back. Happiness that you're giving someone that is genuine. Listen to this. You only give it to the person who is also giving you that genuine kindness. If the person is a friend, family member, boss at work, co-worker, anyone you are dealing with, anyone, even in this internet, people who are commenting nice comment, genuine nice comment, it's easy for me to respond to them like that genuinely. People who are commenting really evil comment, for example, or insulting me, if I give them a nice comment or nice word, I'm faking it. It's not real. That's the reality. Because I know they don't deserve it. I know I don't deserve how they treated me. I know they shouldn't treat me like that, but I'm forcing myself to give them nice word because people are watching or something. That's why I don't do that. When people say something I don't like, I'll either block them or I'll talk to them the way I want to talk to them. I'm not going to fake it just because people are watching. But some people do that, you know. They're like, oh, I'm sending you kindness. Oh, darling, you must be hurting. That's why you're commenting this. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing. You can tell them to go to hell and block them. Why are you sending them healing? They don't want to heal. They know where to heal. Go looking for a man is best for you, sister. Where can I go and look for man? Are they selling them in Sainsbury's? Wallahi, sister. Ami wolof. Ami wolof waxal olof. No. Foko ne wallahi nga. Duma wax olof may dem. Wax naa leen su ngeen bëggee ma def vidéo bi olof na ngeen wax. Dinaa si ñëwaat inshallah. Fa am ku may let. Léegi tey mu ñëw. So damay dem. Léegi tey mu ñëw. So damay dem waaye su fekkee ne lu may let bëriwul. Su fekkee ne bu ngeen ma wax si olof. Mun naa xa ñëwaat su ma leetee pare wala suba inshallah wala guddi wala something like this. But it's a very important topic li may wax nii. Very important. Yes, so I'm going to put this video on my YouTube channel, Ami Jobe. So later on, if you guys want to watch it, you can go there. Thank you. gis nga nit ñi nga xam ne ñoo moom vidéo bii man bokkoon naa ci nit ñooyu expérience naa góor goo xam ne fa use góor yaayam ak use the fact ne mën na lal pour contrôle la pour xame la te du def jàmm. Anyway, comme nu ma ko waxee rek su ngeen bëggee ma def vidéo bi si xolof ngeen wax I experienced this myself. That's why I'm talking about it. A lot of the things that I talk about, especially when I'm so passionate about it, I experience it, I know it. Depending on what is it, but for them, not everything, but most of them are. Especially this genuine talk like this real life talk is very important. Us, the women, should learn, and the men also. Because some women do this too. They use the fact that they're good in bed to control men. And they're not going to love you. They're not going to respect you. They're not going to be there for you. They don't care about you. But they're just going to use the fact that they're good in bed to keep you. Whenever you want to leave, they're going to give you their womanhood. Whenever you think of their womanhood, you're going to stay. You're a coward and you don't love yourself. How the hell a womanhood is better than you? And your dignity. And the way she have to respect you and tell you the truth and treat you like a man that you are. How the hell is her womanhood going to be better than that? Better than you and your entire existence? You are a man. And now the womanhood is better than you. Because you have a good womanhood or she's good in bed. Whatever the hell good in bed is. A person cannot be in a relationship and only be good in bed or good in cooking and good in this. They have to be good in all together. And it starts from loving, caring, honest, affection, and respect you. They have to have boundaries on what they can do. They cannot do certain things in this relationship because they respect you and they respect themselves. If they don't respect themselves, they cannot respect you alone because you don't own them. And you're not better than them. So they cannot respect you more than they respect themselves. This is what a lot of people don't know. They think someone who don't respect themselves and don't care about themselves and can do anything can respect them. Who the hell are you? How are you better than them? You're not better than nobody. Why us humans don't know that we're not better than nobody? What is wrong with us? You're not better than the person. I don't care what you have or who you are. If they have no respect for themselves, they don't love themselves and respect themselves, they don't have boundaries and be like, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to allow this, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to allow this, simply because I love and respect myself. If they don't know how to do that, that means they don't respect themselves. Themselves is just like for everything and, you know, they will do that to you. Who the hell are you? You're better than them. You're not better than them. It's just a matter of time. They will do that to you. You know it. So why you think that them, it's okay for them to do that to you? I don't understand. It's not okay. And you're telling our youths that it's okay for them to allow this. Oh my God, my nose. My corona is negative now, guys. But sometimes I still have this thing. This corona is a nightmare. Sometimes I have this thing. It's just a bad cold, to be honest. I have this thing sometimes that it's like I'm coming through my nose. Not my nose, but like, you know, like the back of my throat. And you have to go and spit it out. If not, I think it's called mucus in English. So it's like that. Us people have to know that it's time now or never for us to live a truthful and honest life. Doesn't matter if you are a man and woman. or a woman, sorry. It doesn't matter if you're young or adult. Learn to protect yourself and do the right thing. Stop all this nonsense. Don't allow it. Don't allow friends to get you to nonsense, family members, anyone, work colleague, boss, nobody. Don't allow any so-called love to ruin you. Your life is important. You have to protect your peace. You only have one life. Don't allow so-called love to ruin you. Hello, my wife. The amount of people that want to marry me. Your abaya are coming from, is it Dubai? Nice, they should come. People have to know that it's time for people to learn how to love and respect and protect themselves. And drink some moringa. Moringa powder and hot water. Drink water. Eat fruit and veg. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. Exercise in the house. Think positive. Do the right thing. Doesn't matter what the right thing is. Don't be afraid of doing it. You must do the right thing though. Don't be afraid of doing it. No matter how much you fail, you have to keep going. It's very simple. Life is very simple. For the Ramadan, that's nice. Hello. Damay ñëw dem sax moo tax Penda waaye wax naa ne vidéo bi su ngeen buggee ma def si xolof ngeen dinaa ñëwaat. Vidéo bi mooy fa may dem ki may netti léegi mu ñëw xam naa ne fa tardé sax moo tax ak seegu xam naa ne mu ngi si yoon wi. Vidéo bi mooy nit ñi nga xam ne mu jigéen wala góor. Nit ñi nga xam ne waaye si jigéen la dee xëppee surtout si jigéen yi nit ku ñuul. Nit ñi nga xam ne nit ñi dañuy use kawlal bi pour xame leen contrôle leen surtout góor ñi xam góor yaa bu correct wala góor ñi man lal ak jigéen ñi nga xam ne tamit ñoom gis dañuy wax ne man jigéen ju joge laa jigéen ju man lal laa dañ dee bugg a use loolu di contrôle góor yi xame góor ñi just because of man nañ lal te ñoom du nekk jigéen ju la loof du nekk jigéen ju la respect du nekk jigéen juy wax dëgg du nekk jigéen ju lay support du nekk jigéen ju la faale du nekk sax jigéen joo xam ne si xolam bi dafa paree dund ak yow ba màggat di suqi be jaaw di la tàngalal café boo màggatee duut façon jigéen yooyu by the way lii lifin laay naan mbuumi nebedaay ak ndox mu tàng dafa baax si yaram soo nu muy def mooy fay nekk di lay use because of moom kawlal bi loolu lay use mooy ngànnaayam nga di ko jox sa xalal di ko jox sa time di ko jox sa feeling sa emotion muy fo ak yow di la kellee ni kayiti sukur faalewut sa juróom-ñaari maam loolu xam na si góor xam na si jigéen te buy góor la dana yàqule xalal ju bari su fekkee xam na xalal xanaa bu ko xamul time moom dana wees suy jigéen dana si xam doom dana si yàqule xalal su xamee xalal time moom dana wees moo tax si jigéen la gën a bonee ndax jigéen doom daf dee involve ndeysaan jigéen daf dee biir te nit ñi fañ lay takk sax yenn yi xame la te fuñ jëlee seen jikko jooj mooy community bi nga xam ne dañ dee wax ne góor soo buggee jigéen respect la wala mu ragal la wala nga contrôle ko wala nga xilif ko nga koy téegal ci kawlal bi bu muy waaj a dee jox ko ci kawlal bi ba su xëyee du mën a dox foofu lañ ko jëlee bot yu bari lay def te baaxut ci yow góor gi ak ci jigéen ji waaye su ngeen buggee ma def ci vidéo hàngale am xolof soor yi nga xam ne dinaa explain yépp ngeen wax dinaa ko def inshallah parce que léegi may dem soo yee loolu laa doon wax ci hàngale te loolu dafa bëri si àdduna si waaye si communauté nit ku ñuul la bëree jigéen ñi use seen yaram yi ak kawlal di contrôle góor ñi ak jigéen ñi góor ñi use seen kawlal di yàq life jigéen ñi di contrôle jigéen ñi parce que Afrique dafa am yenn paa yoo xam ne ñoo dee toog ci ker mango yi ne téewaara ak seen mbaxana yi te xamuñ si loof dara fañ koy dégg ñoom bi ko def nañ benn jikko bu soxot benn jigéen te loolu dox na si ñoom fa ñuy wax ne loolu na ko ñëpp def te ñoom ñu si bëri dañ dee takk xale paa yooyu xale yi ñuy takk nga xam ne waruñoo tëdd ak ñoom sax ndeysaan ñuy tëdd ak ñoom surtout su dee nit ku góor goo xam ne dafa am góor yaa bu rëy subhanallah tëdd ak gune gi def ko yëfi soxot ba gune gi tiir ragal loolu la ñuy wax ne jigéen nga koy téegal si lal bi ba su déggee sa tur rek tiit. That's crazy. That's wickedness. That's evilness. That's not love. That shouldn't happen. That's abuse. waxuma ne nit ki nga tëdd ak moom jigéen yaa xam ngi métti rek loolu dafa bon déedéet parce que nit ki soo toogee ay xat sëy yow man sax tey su ma amaatoon jëkkër danaa ko xam subhanallah danaa ko yëg parce que ni soo toogee ay xat surtout góor gi soo xamee góor yaa bu correct danga ko dee yëg jigéen ci toogee ay xat mbala jigéen joo xam ne masta sëy mbala jigéen joo xam ne gisul la lu yàgg wala seqawut ak góor lu yàgg daf dee métti loolu xam naa ko fu mu jaar rek mu lakk afta su paree bu demee seben dana lakk xam naa ko loolu taxul may wax waaye jàpp jigéen ji def ko yu soxot pour jigéen ji su la déggee tiit loolu moo tax may wax te loolu góor gu koy def duhut góor te gëmut boppam te dafa insecure te xamut nu ñuy xamee jigéen soo léegi dafay use loolu pour mu mën a xamee jigéen ci yoon woowu instead mu xamee jigéen ci gore baax yaru wax dëgg loof def la xarit toppatool mënut laa xamee ci yoon ci fànn goo xamut ko buggut koo def du nit ku baax ku mën a def loolu léegi li muy def mooy use góor yaa xam gi rek pour contrôle la like that that's sick nit kuy def loolu dafa feebar te jigéen ji koy nangu dafa feebar te gëmut boppam moo tax mu di ko nangu it's not like yow ngaa man lal moo tax te loolu is good loolu moom la góor yi war a def non paa ba la ko digal fa sibbutu te xamut luy loof te paa bu soxot la te bon te sibbutu te paa ba waru ko xoon a def I don't care paa ba fu mu ko déggee wala su dee moom moo ko doon def gune yi wala jigéen ñi you know ne wóor na ma ne gune la takkoon def ko gune ga tiit very bad very sick and crazy te loolu ci community nit ku ñun nga koy gis ñun parce que wax yu bon yu ne ci ñun la am ñun rek jigéen soo buggee mu respect la ci kaw lal nga koy won loof ci kaw lal ba du ko fàtte te love is not just 1 hour di ray jigéen ja no love mooy nga déglu nit ki raay ko def ko sa xarit wax ak moom lëng ko déglu ko fiil ko mu xam ne kii fiil na ma waaye nit ko xam ne bu la jegee sax fa lay fidd suy wax sax doo ko bëgg a déglu doo ko raay doo ko jox doo ko massage doo ko jege waaye kawlal bi soo paree rek finish what the hell kan la loolu di dox si moom not me not jigéen ñi mel ni man I want you contribute my wife on your TikTok nga war a si topic bi ok damay dem sorry ba beneen yoon danaa ko ñëw waxi xolof danaa si def vidéo xolof i des ma lettee ba pare si guddi tey wala suba inshallah su may def vidéo dinañ si def waxi xolof moo bi lay ni ngeen dugg may dem ki may lett léegi mu ñëw te maa war a dem léegi sax pour dara lu ma lekk saraas wala dara balaa ki may lett ñëw xaaral ma dem soo noonu la loolu laa doon wax si hàngale waaye fànn yi ma wax yëpp dafa bëri penda soo duma ko mën a explain yëpp because damay dem but yeah inshallah danaa si ñëw ñu def video topic te suma corona bi mu ngi tane démb bu def naa test si guddi mu ngi négatif léegi négatif na inshallah maa commencé aat liggéey inshallah hopefully next week waaye tey dafa am ku may lett nii moo tax so yeah jërë ngeen jëf yéen ñi dee seetaan suma video yi ak a séddoo ak a like ak comment suma vidéo yi neexu ñoo seetaan because it's all about reality te community bi bëgguñ reality dañ bëgg ku leen di jaay wala ku dul wax reality problème yi you know te man mënuma loolu so yéen I salute and respect you all thank you guys for all of you that watch my videos and yeah I salute and respect you all you must be very truthful person for you to be watching me because people that don't like truthful people or are not truthful themselves they can't stand me because I'm all about the truth so some of you that watching me, I salute you. You like the truth. And that means you're a truthful person. If you're watching me genuinely. But if you're watching just to judge and laugh, because I'm a comedian as well, and I have childhood trauma growing up, which people used to laugh at me for everything, then still, salute. I don't know how you do that. But for people that watch me genuinely, and understand my message, salute you even more, because that means you're truthful and you're honest and you want the truth and you're living the truth, or you want to live the truth. I pray that God should guide us all to live the truth. God should guide us all, but we have to guide ourselves first to know the honesty and the truth. Know the benefit of living a truthful life, knowing that you're doing it for yourself, you're not doing it for people. A lot of people think when they live a truthful life, they're doing it for the other human and the world, and they feel like the other human and the world don't deserve that. This is the problem. You're doing it for yourself, because whatever you do to other people and the world is going to come back to you, haunting you. If you do them good, it's going to come back. You do them bad, it's going to come back. So you're doing it for you. Also, when you do the truth and the right thing, you're going to have peaceful life, because most likely you're going to attract people who are like that. And you don't have to deal with the consequences of the bad things and the lies, and the trouble that comes with the bad things, You don't have to deal with all of that every day, Your life is going to be simple because you're just doing the right thing. You minimize your life, do the simple right thing. My videos is all about that, for our community to know that we can live a happy, peaceful life by just changing certain things that we allowed and certain things that we do. So you all have a good day, and I'm going to see you again soon, inshallah. Take care. Bye, guys. See you again soon.